right. Hello, all you night readers, and welcome to Tarot Nights. It's good to see everybody. It's good to have you all here. Good to have so many of you. Always nice to see so many people here ahead of time, right? Oh, so early, and that's good. So, what's going on? Let's get you guys in and see what's going on. All right, cool. Hello, Sumbla and Cyrene, Cami. It's great to have you, Cami. And Linda, nice to see you. Lay and Lazying and Courtney, Rumeza and Maggie, Nicola, Jayasna, how are you? Lisa and Yvonne, Lavinia, Juliet. Hello, hello, hello. So nice to see you all. Always great to have a group, and especially this group, because you guys are always fun to talk to. Hey, Shady Lady, I did not see you. You snuck in there real fast, but hey, it's good to have you here too. Thank you all for your continued support as always. Sundal, what's going on? Can you get a general reading, please? You can get a general reading. Normally, my general readings are very general, so just keep that in mind. Always remember that. All right, let's see what we get generally speaking. I'm using Anna.K tonight. Anna.K's cards they're really wide, so we only get to do four cards in a reading because I can't fit 5 of them in there. I know you feel gypped. You feel like you didn't get your money's worth. Sorry. If you didn't feel like you got your money's worth, well, then I'll send it back to you. All right, Sumbla. General read right now tells me that things are good. Things are working. You're really trying to you're working on something that's going to require other people to help you, right? You have some plans, you have some ideas, but you would like to have some cooperation. You would like for people to cooperate with you, but not everybody sees the things you're doing in the way you see them, right? But I definitely think that there's something good to come for you, something worth celebrating, something worth your time and effort, and that's going to be really good. Don't get into your own head, right? You know what I mean? Don't get into your own head. Don't get don't think too much into things when they happen, because it only mixes up your emotions. It only mixes up things for you. So don't worry about that kind of stuff. Good things are coming. I think you got a lot of good plans, and there's a lot of potential for the upcoming time. And I just think that you a little help would be good for you. I just think that if someone or a couple of people were willing to help a little bit more, it would make life a lot easier. All right, Sumbla, that's what I get for you, my friend. Cyrene, good to see you. It's always interesting to see how, when people put their questions in and what time and stuff they put their questions in and all. And, at the end of every show, I always tell people, don't forget, get here early, get your questions in early. And I see such a new group of people getting here really, really early with their questions, which is great. And then you come back for the show later and get then you're going to get your questions done. I don't have room for 5 cards. I keep forgetting that. I can't fit 5 cards. Not these cards. They're very wide. But it's such a great deck. I love this deck. This is probably the deck I connect to the most. All right, general reading. A general reading. I think I think you're moving, excuse me. I think you're moving away from something. I think something, something hasn't been feeling very good lately, Cyrene. Things have not been maybe going well, or you just haven't been feeling really good about things. So you're trying to get away from the bad, trying to get away from the negative, right? Because you want to feel comfort, you want to feel that hope, you want to feel like there's something that can help you feel better, right? And I think that's extremely important for you. Feeling better. And that's why you're moving away from a bad situation, or, just bad feelings in general. Um just bad feelings in general. Because you can definitely see that, right? You can see where there's that moving away and going away from things. You're going away here. This person, right? They've kind of been hurt, or they've got sad. They're sad or feel bad, and they're moving away. They're moving on. And that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to move on towards something that's going to be more hopeful, something more comfortable, more, again, making you feel better. Don't always think, though, that the grass is greener on the other side, because that's not the case, right? It's never the case. It never turns out that way. It never turns out that what you're seeing is not just, it is, let's see. It's like on social media, right? You see something on social media. You are looking at someone's photographs, maybe. This goes for everybody, I guess. But you're looking at people's photographs, right? And all you see are these happy, wonderful times that they've taken these pictures, and they're all smiling, and everybody's great and things are good. That's all you ever see. If people put on their real pictures of what they looked like right this minute, every single day, if they took a picture right now, boom, 6:05 Eastern time, I guarantee you there wouldn't be all that smiling. Just take the picture. There wouldn't be all the makeup. There wouldn't be all the smiling. There wouldn't be all the hair being done and hairdos and things looking good, right? So that's just what they want you to see. But when you get down into things deeper, things are not better on the other side of the fence. There was a point there, I know. I swear there was. Things were not better on the other side. So keep that in mind. All right? I don't know. Maybe that helps a lot of people, or maybe that story just helped absolutely nobody. um, hey Bartman, and hello Nexus. It's good to have you all here. Good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. Cammy, it's great to have you. Great to say hi. I like this picture. I get to see at least half, kind of half of your face, right? I get to see halfway. I love the one eye look at, one eye looking at me. You guys kick me. You kick me. You guys kill me with, I either get one eye or I get lips, right? Linda gives me an eye and a nose and lips. Laying lazy, and she started. This is a new picture for her, laying lazy, and it's a great picture. I love it. Love the lips. Courtney, is this really you? I have to know. Courtney, is this picture, that picture right there, is that really you, or is it something else? Rumesa just gives me lips and a nice necklace. I like Maggie's picture. She gives it all. She's just showing it all. Yvonne and Lisa, they show it too. They Noor does the same. She only gives me lips. Right? Bartman, he gives me a whole group. It's Bartman in the middle. Because I know. All right. So anyhow, now that I've gone through everyone's pictures, right? Right? But if you took a picture right now, if you all took pictures right now, would you be all made up? Would your hair be all done? Would your makeup be ready? Would your, for us guys, I mean, some guys have to do their hair. I don't have to do my hair because I shave mine all off. So it's better that way. It's so much easier, much, much quicker, I have to say. All right, Cammy, a general reading for you too, huh? All right. Oh, yeah, look at that. You got the same 10 of Swords, which kind of tells me the same thing, right? It's not telling me the story about pictures on social media, but it is telling me a similar story. All right. So, Cammy, here's what I get. I think you're looking back on something that happened in the past, right? You're looking back. You've been thinking recently about probably an old relationship. That's what I'm thinking. You're probably thinking about either an old relationship or somebody in the past who was really not good for you, right? You've been thinking about it. You've been thinking about this person, though. You've been thinking about them. You want good news. Oh my gosh. And this is what I get, right? This is the good news I get for you. This is not good. This does not look like good news, but I'm going to make it I'm going to turn this into good news somehow or another. I am. And I think it's going to work. I think we're going to make this work. All right, Cammy. But that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking first off, right off the bat, boom, you are thinking about or having thoughts of someone from your past who was not a very good person or not good to you or just not right for you, right? So here's what you have to do. So here's what you do, right? You think about it. Think about it. Think about the things that were good because there's probably not a lot. There probably wasn't a lot with this person or, um, this person probably didn't have a lot of good things with you. Maybe they did for a short amount of time. Maybe it was like a big whirlwind and all of a sudden they were in your life and they were out of your life real fast. Boom, just like that. That could be the case. But think back. And why even thinking back, why you're thinking back of all the good stuff, right? Because you kind of look like you're longing, and you're really thinking of just good things. Then you have to think of the bad stuff that happened, and realize, you know what, I'm better off alone. I'm better off moving away from that hurt. I'm better off doing my own thing until I find the person who's perfect for me. Time to move on, right? Again, moving on. Always that 10 of Swords is always about, yes, I was hurt, but now I'm moving on. I'm going to get better. I'm going to find someone better. That's what I think the message for you is, Cammy. I think you forget about the past. The past was hurtful, right? The past was hurtful. You can do you. You do you. And move on to someone who is much better for you. That's what I get. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Is it good news? It's not terrible news. I'll tell you that. Let's put it that way. I don't think it was terrible news. Hello. Somebody just came in. saw who it was. Oh, there it is. Amaris Cunningham. Hello. Nice to have you here. Thank you for being here. Thanks. Welcome to the Night Reader family of friends. It's good to have you here. Yeah. It is good to have you. Linda, what's coming toward you in love? You know, it's funny because the picture I see, right, the smiley face, and you have those high cheekbones, and I see the one eye, and it kind of, I can see this question coming from you, and you kind of giving me that little smile, like, please tell me something good. Please tell me that I'm going to fall in love, right? Because that's what the picture looks like to me. All right, what's coming towards you in love? Oh, my friend Linda. Cammie, I'm glad that resonated for you. I'm glad that resonated for you. That's so awesome. I like when I get it right. Yeah, you will. You will find somebody who is wonderful. You're going to find somebody who is great for you, Cammie, but way better than the. What do I always say, always say, going back is easy. Moving forward is scary sometimes, but if you don't move forward, you end up with the same stuff over and over. You don't want that. All right, Linda, what's coming toward you in love? I think you are a little bit shy when it comes to love right now. How about that? Maybe the word shy, maybe it's not shy. Maybe it's just you're a little skittish when it comes to love right now, right? You have all these people who are kind of looking for you. They're kind of looking for you, and you're just kind of staying out of sight. Just staying out of sight, not um not being seen. That's kind of it, right? Not being seen. You have your life right now, which is very structured and very organized and very disciplined to the way you want it to be. And yes, love would be wonderful. And don't. I'm not saying, I'm not counting that out right yet. Don't think that yet. I'm just saying love would be wonderful, but right now it can also be. You could also feel a little bit afraid of it, afraid of love, right? Afraid of getting hurt again. I think that's the case, right? The case is you are afraid of getting hurt again. You like your life the way it is. You like the structure. You like the um, organization that you've got right now. But here's what I've got. Here's the news for you, right? Here's the big news. The big news of what's coming towards you, of course, is yeah, there is a new start, a new journey for you. It's time for you to move forward in a good way and be happy, right? Smile, be optimistic because the future is very positive for you, Linda. Right? Look at yourself. Look at you. What's not to love? Keep thinking that. What's not to love? I used to say that all the time, right? I used to say that all the time. I say right. You don't know. You don't know that, but I did. I did years and years ago. I used to say all the time. You say, oh, these. When I was working, people would say to me, "Oh, your customers love you." I'd say, "Well, what's not to love?" Even though I thought there was a whole laundry list of things not to love, right? There's this big list of hey, all these things. But I used to say it all the time because that just was funny. But think about that for you. Yeah, you're afraid. There you go. You're telling me you're afraid, but yeah, you do want to have that commitment. So you have to be optimistic that you can get past the fear, past the scary, right? It's finding somebody, falling in love, having a committed relationship can be and is scary, especially in the very beginning. First dates are the worst, right? Sometimes they're great, but they're scary. It's really scary before you go on those first dates. And that's what I get. That's what I'm really getting for you, Linda. I think, I think you can absolutely, you'll find somebody who is not, it's not scary to have. And things will be wonderful with them and you'll feel really good about it. Lan Lazin, it's nice to have you. My friend, I love the new picture. I do love the new picture. A general reading about December. Oh, Linda, you're welcome. Just remember that. What's not to love? That goes for all of you. Right? You all deserve the very best. You deserve what you really, truly want. Don't settle. Never settle. I settled once. I didn't get married or anything like that. Crazy. But I settled for a while with somebody who was just, well, I shouldn't say that. I did. My second wife. I've been married. This is my third time. Yeah, I know. Crazy, huh? But my second wife, I settled because it was, I went backwards. I went back to someone who I had known, and I settled because I got very attached to her children, who I'm very attached to still, and those are my two boys now. But she treated me and my family and my daughter horribly for 20 years. And I let it happen because I was stupid, but it was too easy. It was just easy just to be there and stay. So I didn't do anything about it till the cheating. All right. Anyhow, that's not you guys. That's me. Oh, general reading about December. Lan Lazin, my friend. You got some stuff going on, right? You got things going on that you have to prioritize. Do the things in December that you can do. Move forward in a way that you are going to, that you can. Don't try to do too much, though. If you can't do it, then push it aside. Don't worry about it. Take you as the fourth, Linda. Oh my! Ooh, I'm having a hot flash. I think that's what you have to do, Lan Lazin, my friend. You have to take the things that are important and then the things that you can do this month and do them. And the things you can't do, don't worry about them. Right? Because the worry is only going to turn into pain and feeling very insecure about things. And you know what that insecurity is going to do. That insecurity is going to rush in there and ruin things. So don't do that. Don't do that, because that's not what you want to do. Oh, you're sad because you didn't pass the contest. Oh, my friend. It's okay, and I can see the sadness, right? I can see that sadness here. It's time for you just to take some time for you, though. Take time for yourself. Take time for you. Don't worry about it. There'll be other contests. There will be other things and other times. That's for sure. Take time for you. Do something nice that you want to do. And don't worry about the things you can't do, because it's not worth it. It's just not. It's just going to cause more stress and anxiety and sadness, and that's going to make your December difficult. You don't want that. So don't do it, right? Easy enough. Easy said, right? Easier said than done, but hey, easier said than done sometimes. All right. Linda, you make me smile. Courtney, what's going on, Courtney? Laying lazy, and I'm glad I make you happy. I'm happy every time when you guys are here. I'm just happy that you guys come to see me and to talk to me and listen to me. Courtney, you never told me. Is this picture really you? Or is it something else? You're good. I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're doing well. That's important. So will your meeting with Imad next Thursday be good? Or should you cancel it? Linda, you're happy too. I'm happy for you. I'm happy with you guys. It's not you. It's not you, Courtney. Oh no. Hey, Gita. That's okay, Courtney. Someday you'll put a picture up there of you. And I will see. I know. And you say to yourself, oh, he's such a hypocrite. He doesn't put himself on camera. But I have. I would show you guys, but my office here, my studio, is quite the mess right now. I'll tell you, I'm trying to do a project for my parents for Christmas. Okay. And they have all these old videotapes. I don't even know if you know what those are. Some of you guys are so young, you probably never saw one. But these old videotapes, and I want to put them on DVDs for them, because the videotapes will break. It's just a break, it's just a tape. And so I want to put them on DVD so that they can see old movies and stuff and old videos of family gatherings and stuff. Well, I started the other day, and I was watching as it was going. I was doing a couple other things, but I was watching and listening and stuff. And all of a sudden I saw all these different things of our family, and I started bawling my eyes out. It was so happy that I was crying. I missed my grandparents. I missed, they were on the video. I forgot my grandmother just passed away. You guys all know, for all of you who've been here for a long time with me, my grandmother passed away right after I started this show back in March of 2020. So, and she was almost 95 years old. I had a great life with her for a long, long time. But her husband, my grandfather, passed away 30 years earlier, 1990. And I couldn't remember what he sounded like. I couldn't remember exactly what he looked like. You know, I have pictures, but pictures and actually seeing the person are completely different. So it was very emotional, I'll tell you. And I get very emotional. So just another little tidbit about me, right? A little tidbit about the Night Reader. All right. Courtney, how will your meeting with Imad go, or should you cancel it? I think your meeting is going to go okay. I think it's going to go all right. I don't think canceling it is the way to go. I think that you are, I think you're going to have I think it's going to be a good meeting. I think it's going to be nice to be able to shine, for you to shine. Does that make sense? I'm not sure what you're actually going to meet with this person for. This is a romantic connection, possibly in the future. Probably that's what I'm thinking. That's the feeling I get from it. But it's your time to shine. Let everybody see that beautiful, friendly, loving, successful, warm, passionate woman that you are. Right? Make sure you do it for you, though. If you really aren't into it and you really don't want to do it, then don't. But do it for you. Do it because it makes you happy to do this, right? You are asking whether you should cancel it or keep it, right? Next Thursday. And hey, if it comes right down to going on this meeting with Imad or coming here to the show, well, I'm a little partial, but I understand. But I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. If you are not into it, if your head's not in it, if your whole, you're just, if you're going to go and you're going to have a bad time because you kind of talked yourself into a bad time, don't go. But I think if you do go, you'll have fun, right? You may meet other people that are there as well, other people or other people that Imad knows, and you will become, friendly with them as well. I think there could be a group of people that are really kind of there. Yeah. I think this can change things, right? It can change some of your luck. It can change some of the things around you. And that's what I'm getting for you, Courtney. So I think you should go. I think you would enjoy it. But if you're really not into it, then yes, you're right. There's no sense in going. All right. So Rumeza. So someone who used to love you is married. He's married now, but now he's following you. What does he want? Is he like stalking you? Oh, Courtney, you're welcome. Don't forget, if you guys are interested in getting in touch with me for anything, you can always send me emails, right? You can always send me an email. Don't be afraid to send one. I'm going to put the email right there in the comments. So it's you'll get it, right? There you go. It's night.reader@gmail.com. There you go. So you guys keep that in mind. Always keep that in mind, that you can get in touch with me if you need to, if you want to talk, if you want to say hi, if you want to just see how things are going, see how I'm doing, or tell me how you're doing. always willing to listen, and I'm always willing to take time out to answer everybody. So keep that in mind, my friends. All right, so Rumesa, someone who used to love you, and they're now married, and now they're following you. What do they want? I know I'm kind of going slow tonight, aren't I? I'm very sorry. I'm dragging a little bit. I am a little tired this evening, but I'm trying to keep things moving the best I can. I do my best, you know. I do the best I can. All right. So, I think he feels like he is, he wants to be back in the picture. Things are not going well in his marriage. Things aren't going well in his marriage. He feels very alone. He feels lonely. And he doesn't want to be on the outside anymore. He wants to be able to talk. And he wants to be able to have someone to talk to. I don't think he sees it the way you're seeing it. Right? You're seeing it as he wants something from me. He's stalking me, basically, right? Is that what you're thinking? Oh, this guy's a stalker. He's like stalking me. But that's not it. He's just looking for someone to talk to. And he knows you. And he knows that you are a good listener. And he knows that you will tell him the things that are the truth, and you won't sugarcoat it. You'll tell him how it is, and you'll just explain to him, and he can get straight answers from you. And that's what he wants. He just wants straight answers. He just wants someone to listen because you're a good listener. He's just feeling lonely right now. Okay. That's what I get for you, Rumesa. He's feeling lonely. That's all. Hey, Maggie. It's good to see you. How are things? What are B? Oh, we got a new initial tonight. We've got a new initial. What are B's feelings and intentions towards you? Oh, this is big news. B for big news. Because we know the other guy, the other one, I can't remember his initial. R, maybe? I don't remember. His initial. G? I don't know. I could go through every letter, I guess. Everything except B. The other person is just moving too slow. Just moving way too slow. But now, this is interesting. This is quite the turn of events, right? Things are changing, big changes in your life, and things are changing. You have changed your outlook on who might be better for you. You feel like you're feeling really good about things. You're feeling really good about yourself. Your confidence is riding high. You're really doing good. You have a lot of people around that are supporting you and feeling good for you, and you're feeling good about you. Maggie feels good about Maggie. That's it. That's all I know. That's the whole Night Reader alphabet, A, B, C, and D. That's all I know. I have to sing the song, you know. You may not know. I know you're in Germany, so you may not know the song. But anyhow, Yeah, I think you are feeling really great about you. I think the other person kind of turned you off. I think the slowness kind of pushed you away. You didn't understand what was holding them up. You don't know, you're not sure what it was. And so now it's time to move to something else. Well, I got to tell you, his feelings and intentions towards you are, he's very charismatic, this person, very charismatic. Um, right? He's like a magnet, and you are like steel, and it kind of just sucks together, right? Plop, right together. Yeah. He's very honest. He's very open. He's very compassionate. And that's what he wants. He just wants you to be, he wants you to be all those things with him. He wants to be able to spend time with you so that you and he can enjoy life, at least for a while, and see what's going on. So I think that's what he wants to do. I think he wants to get together, see if there's chemistry, see if there's anything good. So that's what I get for you, Maggie. Yeah. Nicola. Hi, Nicola. I just like tossed cards all over the place. My goodness, that was terrible shuffling. Cards went flying. That's okay. I got all the important ones back. So how's things going, Nicola? Hopefully good. I hope. All right, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get for you. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right, so right now you feel like you don't have anybody to talk to. You don't have anybody that's really listening as much as you would like them to. You would be happier if somebody was listening more to what you were saying. Um, and this way understanding, right? They were not only just hearing what you're saying, but actually understanding the things you're telling. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that feeling. I get the feeling though that there is somebody there that you are having this emotional connection with, who's trying, really trying to understand. And maybe they just don't get exactly what it is you're telling them, or maybe they're just not, catching on. Maybe they don't catch on to the point, you know. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Maggie. And hello, Mani. Mani Biswas? Biswas? I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm sorry if I've said it terrible, but it's nice to have you here. Thank you. And thanks for subscribing. Don't forget that. I do appreciate that a lot. So yeah, Nicola, I think there's somebody, yeah, there's somebody there who is emotionally invested in you. And you're just trying to bridge the gap. You're just trying to get across. You're just trying to figure out how to get from one day to the next. You just want to know. That's it. One day to the next. One day to the next. How do I do it? One day, right? One foot in front of the other. You have to do stuff for you. You have to do something for yourself to make yourself happy. You have to do something to take time out for you, right? Rest, relax, renew, feel relief. Those are the things. Those are the 4 R's of the 4 of Swords. Rest, relax, renew, feel relief. But you got to do it for yourself. And that's what I get for you, Nicola. All right. Cool. All right. Should I ask? Can you ask, of course, or can you know what is AK feeling for you, and does he miss you? AK. What's AK feeling for you? Does he miss you? Okay, let's see what we get. All right. So I think AK has a lot going on right now. It's a lot of stress. A lot of stress right now. That's what's really going on in AK's life. Stress galore. I think AK needs to learn how to be more flexible with things, change, right? Be able to change with life and change themselves to make things better for everyone. I think that's really what AK is feeling for you, right? That they know they need to change. They have all this stress going on. Things are changing. Things are changing around them, and they are not changing. AK is not changing with it. AK is not going forward with things as the way that you would like them to. But does he think about you? Does AK think about you and miss you? Yes, I definitely think so. I think AK thinks about you. And I think AK, misses things with you. All right. That's what I get for you. Maggie, he has charisma. All right, there you go. He has charisma. Well, so do you, Maggie. Just remember that. You have charisma too. Right? He can't be the magnet if there's nothing to attract. And sure enough, there you go. You are the one who he has attracted. All right. Lisa, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I know you're probably exhausted. We're coming up on 1 month. Monday, it'll be 1 month until your due date. Oh my goodness. All right. Can you get a reading, please? Yeah, Lisa, people aren't seeing eye to eye with you lately. People are not seeing eye to eye with you. People aren't understanding what you're saying, or they're not happy with what you're saying, or you're telling them, you are absolutely the most truthful person, and you tell it like it is, good, bad, or whatever. It doesn't matter. You give it to them, and you give it to them straight, and people aren't seeing it that way. Other than that, though, I think there's things, you're kind of reflecting back to when you're back to when your other son, I won't use his name, of course, but when your other son was being born, I think lately you've been thinking about that a lot. I think that's been coming up. I think that's been on your mind, right? Thinking about all the different things you did with him, and now you're going to have this new sun coming into your life in another, like we said, like another month. And sure enough, I think it's really going to be exciting. I think you're going to enjoy it. I think you're going to, you're going to have a great time. You'll be happy when the pregnancy part is over, but you're going to like it. You're going to enjoy it. And it's a whole new journey again. It's all starting all over. Your son now is a teenager, and that's what makes you look back. You look back and you think, oh my gosh, where have all the years gone? Where have the years gone? But now I'm starting over. Will everything go okay? Will everybody be happy? Will everything going to work out? Of course it is. Things are very optimistic if you really look at them that way. If you want them to be that way, they're going to be that way. Yeah. You're going to find your strength. You're going to find that things are really good, and everybody is going to chip in and help and get along. And it's going to be a really good time of the year for you. All right. And 2022, my goodness, we'll talk about that closer to the end of the month. But yeah, that's going to be quite the year. I can't wait. Can't wait to see pictures. Hi, Yvonne. I hope you're doing all right. Oh, folks, don't forget, we've only got about 10 minutes left here in the show. If you want to guarantee a reading, donations take priority and guarantee a reading. So if you want to guarantee that reading, you can donate. I will continue to do readings for donations, but otherwise, the free part of the show ends in about 10 minutes. Oh, good night, Maggie. You have a great night. Thank you. And I'm going to try and get as many here as I can in the next 10 minutes. All right, let's see. Yvonne, what's going on? All right. Oh, well, that's always nice. I love the Knight of Cups when that comes up, right? All right. So you have a plan. You have things. You know what you want to do. You know how you have a plan. You're organized to the point where you know how everything has to go. And I understand that, and I get that. But it's stressful. Things are extremely stressful right now. It's a stressful time of the year, but it's just stressful in life in general. Of course, you have so much going on, so many things happening all at once, trying to get better and just everything, right? Not only just trying to get better, but trying to get ready for holidays and get ready for New Year's and all these other things. There's a lot happening. But just remember that, of course, always, there is always your knight in shining armor, your ray of sunshine, right? And he is always there. He's always going to be there, and he's going to take care of you. And that's what I think is going on. That's what I get for you right now. Sometimes you worry about it. Sometimes you're concerned. Hey, maybe he's not going to be there. Maybe things are not, maybe this is too much for him. He's going to be there. Hey, Lavinia, how are you? Can you get a reading about you and D? Are you ever going to reconnect together, or is it gone for good? And then the next one says, and will he be in contact with me by phone sooner or later? Well, let's see what the first one says. If you're ever going to reconnect. If you are, then we'll talk about the phone thing. If you're not going to reconnect, then there's no sense in worrying about the phone. That's right. Yeah. I know. All right, so he wants D wants to be happy. He wants to be feeling good. He wants to be successful. He wants things to be really joyful in his life. I think, again, and I probably have said this to you before, I think he's looking for someone else, right? There's a lot of fish in the sea, and that's what I think is going on here. I think he's kind of searching around to see what he can catch. What's the catch of the day, right? What's the catch for him? What's new that he can pull in? It's just like the story I told early on in the show about, the grass being greener on the other side of the fence. Things aren't what they look. They're never what they look like. There's always underlying. There's always things that are underlying and things you can't see. I think right now it's just very raw, very hurtful, very anguish is the word I get. Anguish. You feel anguished, right? You regret things with this person, but I don't think it's your fault. I really don't. I never get a feeling that you did something wrong. I just think that they are looking for something and they want to find, they think that there's this wonderful pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And sure enough, I absolutely don't think that's the case. I think they're just making a horrible mistake, but that's what I'm thinking is going on. So I'm thinking reconnecting is not happening soon. No. Excuse me. All right, I'm going to try and skip to a few people here near the bottom. Juliet, are you still around? Juliet, let me know. Noor, I know you're still here. Who's still around? Tell me that. Who is still around? Even if I did your questions, if you're still here, tell me. I know some of you guys hang out till the end of the show. And Juliet, you are here. Okay. All right, I'll get back to you then. I will get back to your question. Oli Senpal. You are here. Yes. Hello. Welcome to the show. It's nice to see you. Nice to have you here. Welcome to the Night Reader Tarot Show, Tarot Nights. All right, general read for you, Noor. That Page of Rods has come up a lot tonight, hasn't it? This is, wow. I think things for you right now need to stay the way they are. Don't change anything. Don't do anything differently. Let things stay where they are. Even if you feel like you're stuck, even if you feel like you're in a rut or unable to do the things you want to do, leave things the way they are right now, because things are good right now to a point. If you go out and you start doing things that's too much, too much opportunity for you to get hurt or to get you get your feelings hurt or get anything bad happen to you. I think that would be really bad right now. This is not the time for it. This is a real bad time in your life for you to get hurt in any way. Not just in love, but also in friendships or friend relationships or jobs or anything like that. I think this is a really tough time. So keep the structure you have going now. Stay exactly the way you are. Don't change, don't move things, don't do anything, don't make any big decisions yet right now. Just stay exactly the way you are. I know, Nora, that was like crazy, right? That's not really what you wanted to hear, I'm sure, but yeah, that's what I got. That was the feeling I got, that's for sure. Juliet, you'd like to have a love reading. All right. I've only got time for one more reading after this one. So again, unless you donate, I can guarantee you a reading if you donate. Otherwise, yeah, I've only got time for one more to pick after this. So keep that in mind, folks. I will be back though. I'm back every week, Mondays and Thursdays. I'll be back on Monday night, 6:00 p.m. Eastern time. Get here early, get your questions in, right? Yeah, there it is. Oh, I got Juliet's question over the top of it. There we go. Mondays and Thursdays, I'm here, 6:00 p.m. Eastern time. The show's called Tarot Nights. I am the Night Reader Tarot. It's an hour-long show twice a week, every Monday and Thursday. Okay. A love reading for you, Juliet. Yeah, absolutely. And then I'm going to pick one more. Don't forget, you guys can also get in touch with me if you need to, if you would like to. You always have that opportunity. There's how to do it. Oh, now I'm clicking on the wrong buttons. There we go. There's how you do it. You can get in touch with me right there at my email. And then I can tell you other ways to get in touch with me from there. It's much easier, but that's a good way to start. I do private readings. Private readings, $20 for a half hour, $50 for an hour. Noor, you're very welcome. Private readings are good because you get to ask questions directly, right? We get to actually talk to each other, and you get to ask questions during the reading and stuff, and it's just about you for the whole time, and it's really a great experience. I've done some wonderful private readings with people. All right, so Juliet, a love reading for you. This is your love reading. Let's see. I think things are good right now with the people who are around you. I think you're happy with the close friends that you have near you. I think you're happy with the people around you who are helpful and feeling good. I just think that maybe at times, you get a little frustrated. You get a little frustrated because you're not with someone. And that can be frustrating. That can be upsetting. I think you have to have some patience and understanding. Things don't happen immediately, but they are going to happen for you, Juliet. There is somebody who is out there for you. I think you just have to get out of the past, right? Move out of your past so that this way you can move a better person in, right? You have there's somebody in mind. There's always somebody in the back of your mind from your past. Probably wasn't a good thing. Probably, not a great breakup. This was, what it used to be, but it didn't turn into anything. So you got to walk away from it. You got to get away from those thoughts, those feelings, those, they're not there anymore. So now it's time to move on to something better, bigger, better, and newer and wonderful. And you will. You will find someone. Someone is going to be there for you. Again, there's all this. There's happiness. There's joy. There is these people that you know, right? And I think one of them is going to maybe have an idea for you or an idea of someone. But right now you're frustrated. Right now you are feeling like you've had enough. And that's where things are. Have some patience and understanding. Things will come your way. You have to be a little more vulnerable. Right? If you aren't willing to give feelings, then you're not going to get them. All right, I have to pick one more person for the last reading because I said I would, and I hate to do this. I hate doing this because I just want to do readings for everybody, but I can't do that. Like, just I don't have the time every night to do it. I have so many other things that go on in real life out here. In my real life. All right. So, Manny, are you still here? Are you still here? Let me know while I'm shuffling. If I don't hear from you in the next minute, I am going to move on to somebody else. Hey, Linda, do you stay around for the whole show? Tell me, are you still here? How many of you guys stay after your readings are done? How many of you are still here after your readings and hang out till the end no matter what? All right, Monty, this is it, last call. I'm done shuffling. All right, and I'm going to move on then. Does H your crush like you? Oli Senpal. Are you still here? Oli? I know you came in late, so you're probably still here. There you go. Excellent. Awesome. So does H your crush like you? What are his next actions? He lives at a distance. I almost wish you hadn't told me that yet, because I would have liked to have seen if that came out in my reading. But that's okay. We'll see anyhow. It's great to have you here. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to subscribe. Get notifications. Again, you'll see that I'm here twice a week, every week, Mondays and Thursdays. All right. Nope, I would never have guessed that you were at a distance. Not from these cards. All right, so does H, your crush, like you? H, your crush, the person you're crushing on, is a very friendly person, has a very powerful charm about them. That's okay. It's okay to be specific. I appreciate that. I do appreciate it. I think H has a very powerful charm. Right? I think, right, they could charm the pants off of you. They're very warm, very determined though. Very creative. Right? These are all, that's how I would describe this person. I think this person is very serious at times, very traditional, willing to protect. Yes, he does. He does. He does charm the pants off of you. I don't mean literally, but okay. Oh my. You make me have a hot flash. Yeah, I think very, very traditional. And like I said, can be serious. I also think at times can be a little bit on the tempting side, right? I think some of the, you don't live near each other, but you talk to each other. And you're crushing on this person because when they talk to you, you feel very tempted just to tell them everything. And you feel like you just want to open up and tell every little bit, everything ever. And that's okay as long as they're not going to use that against you at some point, right? I think you're a very giving and kind and generous person, which can sometimes get you in trouble. It can sometimes be, I'm not saying it's ever a bad thing. It's never bad to be kind. It's never bad to be caring and generous and giving of yourself. But if people use it against you or use it the wrong way, well, then then it's just unfortunate. But I think I think this person, yeah, I think they like you. Of course they do. Um, Absolutely. And like I said in the beginning, they are very, powerfully charming. And and that's what they want. They want to charm you because this person likes you. Um, he likes you. So he wants to be charming. He wants to be nice. He wants to be caring. He wants to be giving. He's thankful he's just thankful that you talk to him. He is. He is just thankful that you talk to him. He doesn't realize the effect he has on you. So that's what I get for you for right now. Um, what's coming up next for the two of you? You're at a distance, and I think that's going to make things a bit difficult. That's going to make things tough. But I think you can get through it. I think you're just going to have to continue with this talking and, maybe online, maybe, video chat, see each other that way kind of thing. Virtual dating. I don't know what you want to call it. Um, but that's the way it's going to have to go for now. All right. You'll get together someday. All right. That's what I get for you. I hope that helps. I do hope that helps you. All right, folks. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. I appreciate everybody coming out. Don't forget, I'll be back again on Monday night at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope you get your chance to be here. Get here early. Get your questions in nice and early, and I hope to get to them this way. And I hope to see you all Monday evening. 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. On the show's called Tarot Nights, and I am the Night Reader Tarot. Don't forget, you can always email me. I put my email in the comments, so you can search the comments. You'll find it. All right. I'll see you guys on Monday evening. Bye now.